What's going on, everybody? My name is Harris, and in my hands is my most favorite phone. Hands down, it's the iPhone 10, and this is the review for it in 2018 after the iPhone XS has been released. Since the day one, I've always been pursued by the design of the iPhone 10. Just because it does not have any kind of chin, and Apple went all in this time to get that bezel-less kind of look for their iPhone. I seriously love the way the iPhones feel in the hand. I know it is a little bit thicker than the iPhone 6s, 7 or 6, but still it feels more grippier. It does have that stainless steel band, which I do love. I know it may be scratch prone, but still if you have that stainless steel polish, you can easily wipe every kind of scratch there is and ever was, as you can see in this Nazi Lab video, which is linked in the description below phone, and you'll get a pristine after that. I just felt that iPhone X gestures are not that great. I know many people that they were intuitive, which I did not consider when I saw the reviews at the launch of this phone, but still after using it for the first time when my cousin bought it, I was stunned by how well it felt because of that 120Hz refresh rate of digitizer. It's not for the display, it's just for the touch, and it responds so quickly that I love playing games on my phone after that. Also, as icing on the cake, I just love the vibration motor on the iPhones over iPhone 6s and above. I seriously can't explain how much I love taptic engine of the phones. When I'm free, I just use 3D touch or turn on and off of the mute switch just to get that right and get that feeling, which if you haven't tried it yet, you must. Most of people will be selling their iPhone X's for around $650 on the eBay, which means if we consider the price of iPhone X as $650, it is very much worth it, and it is the best bang for your buck phone you can get right now. You will get a bezel-less screen, 120Hz refresh rate digitizer, which is almost as amazing as 120Hz refresh rate display, a very good camera, and everything you can expect from an iPhone. I think we should start the review right now. It's almost 2 minutes gone, and let's start it from the build quality. This phone is made with extremely good material, stainless steel border with glass sandwich design, which I love and I was looking for since the last 2 years. So after getting this design on an iPhone, it feels so amazing with that iOS kind of feeling, which I love. It may have a strongest glass on a phone, which means if you drop this phone on a concrete or glass is glass, it may get cracked, but if you use it precisely and don't slip it most of the time, it will survive any kind of drop there is and ever was. I do take care a lot of my phones, even though I don't place any cover on them, but still, if you guys do really want to protect your phone from dropping, I would still recommend you to use a case or a skin. Otherwise, if you can protect just like me, don't let it drop, it will be fine. Just have a protector on the screen and on the back. Also, the stainless steel border will help you to not even get the bends which were present when you dropped the phone previously on the iPhone 6s. Display of this phone is the best. I haven't seen any OLED panel like this before. People says the Samsung makes the best display. Yes, I agree with the resolution. Otherwise, everything of this phone is better than the one of the Samsung display. I completely disagree of the displays of the Samsung, even though they look pretty damn good. But still, if you see the iOS in its full glory on that OLED panel, which is almost 1440p, it looks stunning. Seriously, this is the best part of the phone, and I just love it. I can't keep myself away from my phone for a little too long. This 2436 by 1125 display is one of the most sharpest you can ever find on a phone. Also, it is one of the most sharpest displays you can find on an iPhone, which means even if you are using an iPhone X in 2018, Apple are not in a hurry to update their display soon. As you can see, with the iPhone 6 to the 8, there are 4 generations gap, and the displays are almost the same with the resolution and the size. Even though iPhone X did felt like a first gen product, and now after so many updates it doesn't anymore. Apple has made iOS a lot more compatible with the iPhone 10 gestures, to control center, to stability, and to the speed. Even though the iOS 12 has been released, which is almost as stable and fast as all other iPhones. I've tried it myself, but because I have to jailbreak my device, I'm staying on iOS 11.4.1 until or unless a jailbreak for iOS 12 will be released. Otherwise, iOS 12 is a good or major thumbs up update for everybody who is looking for a stable iOS. But please wait, because I've seen a lot of issues with the iPhone 10 that display contrast is a little bit messed up in iOS 12.0, which you should wait before update. Wait till the Apple releases 1 or 2 updates just to get the best out of your iPhone 10 till now. Let's move to the performance. Performance on this guy is beastly. Seriously, I don't do much on my phone to the gaming, to the video editing. No, anymore. I did it previously when I had the iPhone 6, but now I doesn't because I have my MacBook and my camera to record and edit videos on. I don't even play games on this guy a lot just because I wanted to play Fortnite on my PS4. Otherwise, this guy is beastly. It gives me a score of around 10,500 on the Geekbench. Also, this phone can do anything you can expect from a phone easily without any hesitation. Even though if you have the iPhone 6s, you might not be facing any kind of performance issues on the iPhone 6s on iOS 11, 12 or any other firmware you are running on right now. I've used iPhone 6s myself, and for performance it doesn't even did anything which I disliked. This guy is rocking two cameras, both are 12 megapixels, but one is a wide angle lens, other one is the telephoto 2x zoom. It is the most sharpest iPhone I've ever seen because I've not tried the iPhone XS right now, but still comparing it with the iPhone 7 Plus or the 6s, it seems door to the heaven. So camera will not do anything harm to you. It can record at 4K 60 FPS, 1080 at 240 FPS as a slow motion, and it can capture very good portrait photos, which I don't want to talk just because I don't like taking them a lot because of that edge detection kind of feeling. But still, it is a very good feature for all those who don't have a DSLR, don't want to own that bulky kind of thing, or just wanted everything straight from their phone. But one thing which is fixed in iPhone XS and is not present in any other iPhones is that smart HDR. Most of the times I think that iPhone picture is a little bit more highlighted kind of feeling. It has a little bit more brightness, which I don't like. I usually turn exposure down to see or to get the photo I'm looking for the most part. My friend takes very good photos on Instagram, so you can follow him on MalikR01. Battery timing is seriously one of the best I've ever experienced on a smartphone. I've been using Mimix 2 for the last couple of months, and it has given me 2 days of battery life straight away on a 4G and a dual SIM, which means that I was pretty much having a bad habit of charging my phone after 2 days, but still after using the iPhone X, it does the same. I can use my phone 2 days without even charging once, and this is the battery, and it's seriously great. Even if you're a heavy user, it doesn't matter. It will seriously last you 1 day nonetheless. If you wanted to charge your phone faster, you can use the 12-watt Apple iPad charger as shown in the video right now, as it is so good. I've been using this guy for around a month now, and it has been charging very quickly. And I've seriously gone through a lot of tests that were happen on YouTube with comparing this 12-watt charger into the 21 power director watt to the charger for the iPhone 10, and the difference was very little. And it did cost me around $21. Otherwise, that combined with USB Type-C to Lightning cable cost around $70. And I think this is a steal. You can charge your phone a lot faster with this, and you don't have to pay a lot of money. Also, I have an in-depth review for this guy on my channel, which will be linked in the cards above. Let's talk a little bit about Face ID. Tell you guys, for everybody that thinks Face ID is not good or it's a problem, it's not less than Touch ID. Mark my words. I thought that this is not good or great. I used it, and now I'm saying that Face ID is the best. Even if my phone had the Touch ID, I'll still use the Face ID because it is so hassle-free kind of thing. I don't even have to place my thumb in a wrong direction or to the home button or near the back of the phone just to unlock it. I can touch my screen and unlock the phone, and it's that good. And if you are thinking about the speed, it's a little slower than second gen Touch ID, and it's a little bit, very little bit faster than the first gen Touch ID. And this is the speed of Face ID as I experienced and show you guys in the video. And this is the longest video on my channel, just to tell you guys about that. This is my review of the iPhone 10, and if you guys are looking for a phone to get in 2018 for around $700, this is the best buy. Seriously, you'll get most feature iPhone XS has, and for the most part there is not a lot of performance difference between both of the phones. But if you're an Apple janky kind of person who wanted to get latest and greatest, I would definitely recommend you to get the iPhone XS. Or if you want that bigger screen and a dual SIM functionality, that may be a better buy if you go for the iPhone XS Max. Either way, you'll get a best phone at the time. My name is Harris, this is Apple Now, and I am signing